And now, ladies and gentlemen, Triple M's magnificent segment, the Saturday Rub Quiz.
IGA Liquor have you covered this final series. Head in store and pick up your favourite beer, wine and spirits. Head to igaliquor.com.au to find your nearest store.
Here's your host, Billy Brownless.
We're down a soldier.
What's happened?
What is going on?
What's happened?
Where's he gone?
He's walked out.
Brian.
Go up to Damo. Damo's in the...
Damo, you're up in the studio in Brisbane. Where's the bristler?
I don't know. I don't know. He
What happened?
It had been frosty.
You've worked him over, Bill.
What did you say, Damo?
I didn't. Well,
Damo, what did you say to him?
well, we hadn't spoken for 90 minutes, so we just got up and said something that he doesn't need to be on, and he's off.
Phil,
What?
I think he's coming back, but he's not here right now.
You poked him to the point where he's exited.
Speaking of big bears, I poked the bear.
You did.
But he poked it back. You've got to give it and take it.
Billy,
He's poked it for 30 years.
you can't give it to a bloke for being dropped for a grand final. That was
That
below
hurt
the
him.
belt.
He went on for 4 losing grand
That was
finals.
below the belt.
It's pretty low,
That
Bill.
was below.
Well, I didn't know Gavin Krasiska got the forward pocket and he didn't get a game, and Monkey was named at full forward and Brian couldn't even get in there.
He's an underrated forward, Gavin Krasiska. He spent a lot of time up there, but he was
Kicked
great
about
when he went.
14 goals in his 200 games.
And Bill, and then you went with the stopwatch
Oh.
to Tanya, and he didn't like that either. So, Bill, this is a big day.
I'm not going to bring up the stopwatch
He's
again.
very,
The lunch?
he's very funny about getting airtime on the main channel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
well,
right.
and he's got the lunch, of course. Oh, no, he hasn't. Damo. Damo got the gig ahead of him.
But he's presenting the cup, isn't he, if Richmond win?
Who?
Bristol.
He'll try to get out.
He's up there.
Ash Barty.
He's up there.
He's presenting the
She's never played footy. Surely they'd go with Bristol.
No, they've. And
haven't
speaking of
gone
that,
with Ash Barty
didn't
like Bristol.
Bristol want
I
to
think-
just interview Ash Barty?
I think he might be doing a one-on-one interview. He didn't want JB or us involved. All the whole.
So he's
6
cracked the
minutes.
sads and left.
Well, I'd still
Well,
be
he's not
convinced.
here.
I'm still to be convinced that's
Tim, that's very un-Australian.
Is it?
And very un-Triple M.
I think you need to apologise, Bill.
Get
I do
stuffed.
too.
I'm not apologetic. Get stuffed. He can get stuffed. Oh, fat up there. Good. He's not there.
Well, at least
So-
he won't get picked last today in the quiz.
That's 2 from you today.
That's his little song for the quiz because he's the last one in the schoolyard.
So, Bill,
Yes.
you've got in his final day on air with us.
Yeah.
Although I can't believe that, I think he can be turned around.
Yeah.
Right.
But especially, I tell you, before we get to the
Johnny
quiz, Johnny,
Farnham.
what you need to do to elongate your to really burgeoning radio career is you need to get yourself out of Friday night,
Yep.
where I don't think the culture's good, and you need to come into Saturday.
What about the culture?
Great culture.
Where people are walking off mid-show.
We've got wonderful culture. I think that will help you.
He's still not back
No,
there.
oh,
He's
we're,
not-
we're, we're padding for him to come back.
I don't-
and I don't think it's happening.
No.
Can you
I'm
ring
worried
him, Tim?
Damo's knocked him off. Need to investigate this.
So, Bill,
Righto, the quiz.
you know how it works, and
Yep.
you've got Juddy as a lifeline.
We have indeed, and we'll go through the live lines when we get to number 3. But we've got James from Crib Point. Jimmy,
Just having a punt, waiting for the footy to come on.
Cox played today. Who do we like?
Haven't really had a look yet, boys. I've just been going through the form guide. Had a nice win in the second race at Moonee Valley.
Yeah, it's already over. Yep. 250.
He said he's
he
had
had
a
a win,
nice
Bill.
win in that, Bill, yeah.
Oh, well, Luke was talking to me, saying Bill mentioned the $250 IGA liquor voucher, so that's what you'll win. Probably not, James, but you can have a crack at it.
Thanks, Bill.
Sorry, you backed the 14, did you? You backed old Sneaky 5. Good on you. Well done. Now, which player won 3 premierships at G-Town and played 129 games for Richmond between 98 and 2004?
Brad Ottens.
Oh, well done. Remember
Good player.
remember
Good
he was
boy.
in the-
He was a good finals player,
Oh,
Bill.
well, very good. Remember in the backyard and he fell off the ladder and a stake went straight up his...
Oh, Bill, I don't think we need to go down to the path of his personal issue.
No, but he missed about 8 games, didn't he, Damien?
It was a very, very serious injury, which could have been a whole lot more serious than what it was, and he did miss a lot of footy, yes.
Land on a stake right there.
Well,
A T-bone.
unlike Scotty Thompson, who, the big dish Petrie just kicked him in the heel, right between the old nurry bag and the freckle.
And
Bill,
didn't work.
It didn't work for 2 months,
And
and then it worked too well for 2 months.
2 months.
He had to strap it on.
Memory come in.
100% true. by the
Memory
way.
come in one day when it was going through all that.
No.
Oh, no, and then Josh, our mate who from Hawthorn and North, who
Gibbo.
fell out of the bath, hit his head. Righto, number 2, can you name 3 of the 4 Norm Smith medalists to have played for the Pussycats there, Jamesy?
3 of the 4. Paul Couch.
No. He won a Brownlow, didn't win a Norm Smith. Let's go to Stephen now in G-Town. How is G-Town? It'll be beautiful down there.
Freezing me balls off.
That's it, Bill. It's every day of the year.
No, it's not. Where are you watching the footy today, Steve?
Sale yards tonight.
Oh, no. Sayards Hotel, Jim. Can you name 3 of the 4 Norm Smith medalists who have played for the Cats there, Steve-O?
Jimmy Bartell.
Mm-hmm.
3 of the North Swifts. Stevie Johnson.
Well, he demanded he was called Norm on the day.
At 3/4 time.
Yeah, that's it.
Just call me Norm.
Yeah, well,
to the
otherwise
coach.
I'm not going to answer you.
The coach was talking to me, he said, call me Norm.
Yeah, I need to be called.
One more.
The third one. No, I've got no idea.
Got to be a bit quicker, Leroy. Let's go to Jake in Northcote. Jakey, 3 of the 4 Norm Smith medalists to play for the Cats, please.
Just doing some vacuuming today, Bill, before the granny.
Good.
Of course you are. Got the vacuum out, have you? Just going up and down the lounge room.
Yeah, you've got to make it good, mate. Can't go anywhere else. I've got to make the place look good. So,
Well done. Yeah, you might get one.
Norm Smiths were Chapman, Johnson and Bartell.
And Gary Ablett Sr. in a losing grand final,
Hard
of
to
course.
do that, Juddy.
It is, Juddy.
There's not many to that.
Here we go, the lifeline.
Get around him!
Well, first of all, you got purple if you want to use purple, but he's not purple anymore. He is brown because he's nice and brown.
Lays me down with my mind she runs.
Just wait, Leroy. Do I throw to you? Maybe you're okay, but he's very, very brown now. He just likes to go off.
Up in the...
Leroy's finally got something to do all day, so he goes early. Duck, of course, we got a new song for you, Duck, because you're very, very happy with yourself. Oh, no. I can see you dancing to this. I can see you dancing to this.
I can't dance, Bill.
Juddy, of course, welcome, Juddy, and thank God you are here. Here's one for you, Judd.
I'm an individual.
You can't fool Yeah, no, individual he is.
Right.
He's a different
Well,
cat.
and BT will be back, so there'll be a fourth
What's
option.
BT's song?
And we've
Not yet.
got one for BT when he does come back.
Remember the days at the old schoolyard.
Because he's still waiting to get picked. And Jim, we haven't forgotten you
Yeah, it's
since
good.
this is the last show. One for you, you flog.
Dennis Leary.
I drive ultra slow in the very fast lane.
Yes. I'm an soul.
Yeah, I know the words, Bill. Yeah.
Righto. Here we go, Jakey boy.
Come on.
Oh, they're off in the fifth at the Valley now. In 2018 grand final between West Coast Eagles and Collingwood, can you name the 2 Eagle players involved in the chain on the back of Jeremy McGovern's intercept mark?
What a question.
And then Dom Sheed's match-winning goal. Who were the 2 involved in the middle of that?
Arguably the best piece of play in the grand final.
So you got Duck, you got Brown, Brian you haven't got. And
I'm
you
all
got,
over this one.
And you got Judd.
Yeah, I know this one too.
Well, since Damo said he's all over it, I'll go with him.
Righto, Brown.
He always goes early, Damo, doesn't he? Always used early. The Stranglers.
It was McGovern marked to Vardy marked to Ryan marked before Sheed marked.
What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I was there that day, one of the worst days of my life, so I'll remember that place.
Are you a Collingwood man?
Yes, mate. I've been to 6 grand finals and seen 1 win, a draw and 4 losses. So
Oh, it's bad luck.
Not
You,
bad.
you wouldn't
Like
have
you,
seen
Bill.
Brian. Did you see Brian play in 1990?
I think you're a bit harsh on him. I actually watched the final story on Brian. He had a sore knee, Lee Matthews said that day, so I think you're a bit harsh. He would have got in otherwise.
Of course he said that. So he couldn't get in and Gavin Krasiska come in and killed him.
He spent the whole year writing the book and Lee got wind of it just after that last final he played in.
McGovern, what about that? Vardy was an interesting little helicopter
Yes,
kick to him.
was.
And then Liam Ryan took a hang.
Playing Ryan.
Big man.
And then, of course, Dom Sheed. Number 4, how many disposals did Marlon Pickett have on debut in the 2019 grand final now?
I know it was in the 20s. I'll go with 22.
Oh, good work, Jakey boy. Number 5 again.
Get around him!
Since 1980, 5 players have kicked 7 goals or more in a grand final.
Oh, yeah.
Name 4 that have kicked 7 goals or more. So you've got Ducky Boy and you've got Brian. Oh, no, he's still not there.
No,
and you've got Juddy.
I'll go with the goal kick of the duck.
That's a very good choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, we were talking about him a little bit earlier. Bartlett kicked a bag. He kicked 7.
What are you looking at your phone, Bill?
Because
he cheats.
I'm also...
You took a photo of my
also-
quiz.
I did not.
Yes, you did, though.
Bartlett has done it. Brereton, we
Jim.
know, kicked 8 in a final. We know Ablett kicked 9.
And me and him kicked 11.
Kernahan kicked 7 in.
Yeah, he did.
In
Losing
in
grand final.
93. And Dunstall kicked 7 goals in,
Only asked
in
for
98. So there you go.
In 98.
Oh, sorry, 88.
Right.
your phone.
That's it. Bill.
Just didn't quite
What do you
get
think,
that one properly.
Jake?
Yeah, Duck's usually good with them, so I'll go with you.
Yep.
Well done.
Oh, nice. Well, time for, amazingly enough, in the middle of the
No,
quiz.
Jim.
Oh, great.
But we need to take a break again in the middle of your quiz.
Where's Brian?
Not sure. Can't see him.
No, he's not.
And let me
not
tell
coming
you,
back.
you normally can see him.
The big Chip Kernahan. Just lassoed 7.
Doesn't get spoken about a lot, that
No.
7, does it?
No, does not.
And a superstar of the game, a superstar of the Blues, one of the great men, and can lasso a pride of the fleet,
Oh,
the old Crown Lager, and drop it as categorically as any man I've ever seen.
Nobody enjoys them more.
For McDonald's, by the way, tackle the heat of the new McSpicy Burger from Macca's. And for Hard Yakka, of course, the history of hard. This is Triple M rocking the grand final. Yes, we do. We're in the middle of the quiz. Bill can't seem to get it done in 15 minutes, which I find astounding.
not the only thing.
So we've got to actually blow it out into a second break. Chris Judd's here, of course. We've got Damo there as well. And Duck, they're their lifelines.
Yeah.
And, Fat,
And-
just make sure we've
Brian's-
got 10 minutes left to make sure the quiz is done.
Well, I've
Brian's
got it.
still not here.
Brian not there, Damo?
Not it. Hasn't returned. He's clearly not coming back now.
Jim, you're running this show.
Adam, what's happened?
Well, you're the boss.
Well, he's gone.
Now, I've got to read
Yeah.
this out, Jim. IGA Liquor have got you covered this final series. Head in store and pick up your favourite beer, wine and spirits. Head to igaliquor.com.au to find your nearest store. IGA Liquor, proudly independent.
Well, thank you. Bill.
Well read, Bill. Welcome back, Jakey.
Hey, mate.
So we got the 5 players that kicked 7 goals. We named 4 of them: Brereton, Dunstall, Ablett, and Leroy Kernahan.
Sometimes it's
I do not get Leroy. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh, man!
Every time we do that, he thinks it's me.
Yeah, it is
I
you.
get the
You-
text.
you asked
I
for
have
it.
nothing to do with it.
What about that, Juddy? That is.
Disrespectful playing that.
I think it is
One of the great men.
The great men.
Well, we love.
Premiership captain.
We love him. Love him.
The other thing he doesn't like is when you mention the fact that he kicked a lot of helicopters.
Oh,
A lot of they spun sideways.
and that one out in the full when he had to kick a
That's
point.
it. And he
wasn't it?
goes, a lot of them went through too. Like he takes exception to a couple of things. The great Chip.
Well, he's fair. He's firm but fair.
He did kick a goal after the siren, Jim,
Yes, he did.
against North Melbourne in '87 for the Blues to finish top of ladder, which
Yep.
was the year they won the flag.
Yes.
Without that kick, they don't win that flag.
No, and that was the day that I think he kicked a big bag, 9 or 10 or something like that. And
On Mark Hepburn, I think it was.
Donald McDonald played on him and didn't get within 25 metres of him for the whole game.
Hey, you still there, Jake?
Yeah, mate, yeah. Just while he's talking a bit of shit.
That's it. That's what we do. We do that for 2 hours, actually.
In tonight's grand final, Jakey, Geelong have 4 players who have played in their last premiership win back in 2011. Name 3 of the 4 that played in 2011. Jake?
Well, you got Harry Taylor, Joel Selwood, Tom Hawkins.
That'll do.
Well done.
Well done to you. The other one being Mitchy Duncan, of course, who's been in fine form.
Right.
Good on him for the Norm Smith.
I see, Bill, yeah.
Old Anthony William knows.
Yeah, that's it.
JB. Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay. What's that song, Leroy?
Took way too long to link that up, didn't it? Sucked in, Fat.
JB Righto, Lara. Played in a Claremont Reserve.
Now we're getting to the bloody... Listen up to this,
Oh,
Christopher,
Juddy,
please.
listen to this. Played
Listen to
in
this,
a
Christopher.
Claremont Reserves premiership.
That's it.
And took how many marks that day? He talks
1990.
about it. 1990. Claremont Reserves, how many marks do you reckon he took? He talks about it a lot.
And Jake, just when you think the number couldn't be that high, think
again.
higher.
Think again.
All right?
Yeah. I might have missed this one. Was it 12?
That's a very good point, Bill. Very good point. You think that's an extraordinary amount of marks in a granny, don't you?
Not when you're out in your
12.
own. Not when you're out in your own
Centre half
flank. Azza. Okay, Azza from Traralgon.
Yeah, just doing some shopping.
What's going on in the background, Az?
Just doing some shopping.
Yeah, doing some shopping, Bill.
Where?
At the supermarket, obviously.
Oh, well, you could shop in a shop.
Bill.
JB played in a Claremont Reserves premiership and took how many marks that day, Azza?
We'll go with 17.
No, it's between 12 and 17.
Yes.
I still can't believe this. We'll look it up one day and
Bill.
it'll be fine.
And at the centre half back too, accountable.
Eddie, how are you, Eddie?
Just drinking tequila, watching the races, and listening to you boys.
Tequila.
All right.
Wow, we just go easy. Responsibly, please, Ed.
Oh, coming from
You're all right, Bill.
Is that the old lip sick suck?
No, Bill, just to get the question asked, I reckon. Yeah.
Remember the lemon and the
Given we're
salt?
running right out of time.
Do you do the lemon and the salt? You put it.
Oh, that went out with ABBA, Bill.
I still like ABBA. JB took how many marks in the Claremont Reserves Premiership back in 1999 there, Ed?
Did he take 10?
No.
Mate, that's nowhere near the right number.
Timmy's there. Come on, Timmy. You only been waiting
Much higher.
26 minutes. It's between 12 and 16. Tim, how many marks did JB take in the so-called Premiership Reserves? Tim.
This, mate, Tim from Alton.
Are you called Tim?
Yeah. Just watching the race,
Timmy.
boys.
Hello,
I
Tim.
reckon it was 15 marks.
It wasn't.
Very, very close, though.
I'd go down. Peter, if I was you, from Gladstone Park. How are you, Petey?
In the garden, mate. Just mucking around.
What are you doing in the garden?
Putting in some sugarcane mulch.
Oh, I wish Brian was here. He'd know more about that. JB played in the Claremont Reserves. How many marks did he take there, Petey?
I'll go 15, Bill.
One less than 15 was, yeah. G'day, John.
Yeah, Bill, at home with the kids, mate, looking after them.
Oh, good boy. What's on today? You watching the game at home?
Absolutely, beers and more beers.
Good boy.
Really good.
How many marks did Jim take in this bloody grand final for Claremont?
14.
Yeah.
What an extraordinary performance. Fat.
I'm going to get the results.
And by the way, a winning grand final it was too.
I want to get the stats.
Premiership.
Who'd you play on?
And, mate, I wasn't even a footballer.
You played on Basil Zemplis or someone.
Someone like that.
You did.
Had my way with him.
Number 8. Right, who we got left? I can't remember. Who we got left? You've gone. Oh, we got Juddy.
Right.
We got Judd. The team that kicks the opening goal in the past 6 grand finals has gone on to lose the grand final. Who kicked the opening goal in the 2017 grand final between Richmond and Adelaide? Was it A, Eddie Betts, B, Brad Crouch, C, Taylor Walker, or was it D, Rory Sloane?
Rory Sloane, Bill. Everyone knows that.
Well, John, do you want to use Juddy?
Juddy, sort it out, buddy.
Rory Sloane.
Yes.
It was Rory Sloane.
Righto.
Yep.
Oh, Leroy.
Leroy.
You can't drive a truck through
Come
that.
on, Leroy.
So he's too
Well
busy
done.
with his smart-ass songs.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
Just hit the button.
Very matter of fact, Juddy, with the answer.
Well, he didn't even get up.
We're pressed for time.
Oh, this is a quiz, mate. People will hang on. We'll get some more sponsorship dollars from IGA Liquor. They're proudly independent.
No.
They might bring us in some froth.
Hurry up.
Oh, all right, Jim. Along with his 3 majors, how many contested marks did Tom Hawkins take in the 2011 grand final? 2011, how many contested marks did he take? It's just not as many as 10, but it's a bit less. John?
9.
No. 3 goals and this many contested marks. Justin, Sunbury. Go, Just.
Yeah, just thinking piss, having a punt, waiting for those caddies to start tonight. Fat stuff.
Fat stuff. Oh, he's got you pretty well clocked.
Fat stuff.
Fat stuff. Yeah. How many contested marks, please, Just?
Fat stuff.
Was it 8?
No, not as many as 8 there, Lockie and Burwood.
Just patting my dog, mate.
You're patting your dog. He's patting his dog. What kind of dog is it?
It's a spoodle.
Bill, we got
Very
no
cute.
time.
Cost you how much it cost? $8,000?
Nah, parents bought it, so I didn't fork out for
Hurry
it.
up, Bill.
How many
Cute, though.
contested? Yeah, cute. The spoodles. 7. 7.
Oh.
How many contested marks?
Give him the answer.
Did Tomahawk take?
Oh, no.
Was it
This
7?
is yeah. And the last
Thanks for that,
one.
Bill.
So, Bill,
Yes, it's 2 o'clock. What?
hurry up.
Well, don't talk to me. I was about to answer or ask. Collectively.
Which question's this?
That's 10. This is for IGA Liquor. Collectively, which means altogether, okay? How many grand finals have Triple M's Bill Brownless, that's me, Wayne Carey, Chris Judd, and Brian? I'm going to add this because it doesn't add any more to it. And Brian played, how many grand finals have we... Shit, I wish he was here. How many grand finals have we played in collectively?
So I'm going to go with 9.
Now, just let me run through that, Jim. Judd,
You don't need to, Bill.
Judd only 2.
Only 2.
Carey only 3. Anthony William 4.
How many BT?
Brian none. 0, 0.
Remember the days.
What's another word for it? 0 and 0.
Zilch.
$100 voucher, by the way. For
No,
IGA.
250.
250. Well done.
250.
IGA Liquor, proudly independent. We love their support and have done all year.
wow.
Now, we've got Ladbrokes coming in just a sec. Purple, what are
Yes.
you doing now, please, after this?
I actually am going
He's
to
doing the lunch.
organise and host a lunch. Actually. So,
And is it true that Brian tried to snip you?
Well, you tell that story, and I think it might be true. Bill, yes.
Brian tried to get in underneath.
Pat, what are you
Hold on.
doing? You're going down to Geelong?
I'm going for a rest because I've given me all for the last 2 hours.
Have you?
I'm going to have a little nana nap and then I'll have a couple of frothies, steak singer frothies. And I'll either get very, very pissed or I'll just be not too bad.
And Duck, you and I are doing,
Yes.
well, it'll be an incredibly watched panel.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
this-
over
With the
there.
big screen, isn't it?
Seven.
How good's that big screen?
And make sure you drink
Can't wait to see
responsibly,
that
of
screen,
course. That
JB.
screen's amazing. And Juddy, what about you? We got you doing magnificent special comments from sort of 7. What between now and then?
I'll just be working on some sizzle. I've got
Will you?
I want to get out during the call. Double checking a couple of the stats, JB.
you gonna
Ready to
get-
rock and roll from 7.
Are you going to go out with a bang?
Well,
I plan to.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I plan to.
come prepared, Juddy, because you'll be doing a lot.
Take no prisoners. What are you holding stuff up for?
Well, we got a sponsor. He just hasn't turned up. Old Tommy Hackett, down the lane 8.
Ladbrokes?
Yeah.
Right.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's coming.
Well, we've got to stretch it a bit.
Coming.
Let's go to Brian and get an update of the weather up there at the Gabba. Right, over to you, Brian.
He hasn't returned, Bill.
Bill, he's down tools.
He has cracked the sack.
Yes.
And we shouldn't laugh because...
What about Damo at the start of the show, basically saying the game could get cancelled tonight?
Well, it could with electrical
Duck,
storm.
I'm
I've
looking
heard.
out the same window BT was looking out before he stormed off. The rain is hitting.
Come
It's
on.
actually hitting the
Come
window.
on, Damo.
It is a wet weather game, Damo. You know we do play
Scaremongering.
out.
No, electrical.
No, but he's scaremongering, saying that it could be electric.
He's an
Sorry,
alarm.
Duck, you're 2,000 kilometres away. I've been here for 8 weeks. I'm
Yeah.
on the ground. I can see what's happening.
No,
it's getting nasty.
It's not going to get cancelled, Damo.
No, it won't get
Never said
cancelled.
it was getting cancelled.
Might
Well,
get
you're
postponed.
trying to make out the grand final's going to be cancelled because of weather.